we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on exactly? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In today's journey, we have left Grangeville in the parish of Westmoreland and we are heading to Negril. Continue to sit back, continue to relax and continue to enjoy this journey with me. In the news today, now, in Monday's video, I carried a report about a guy named Jojo who was chopped and seriously wounded by a guy named Mark Walcott. He is popularly known as Corneil and he's a 44-year-old Mason living at Richmond District in the Lucy area of Hanover. That incident, it took place last month on Thursday night, September 4, about 7 o'clock at Juju's home at Richmond District. The allegation is that Jojo, he was lying in bed when Corneil, who was armed with a machete, entered the room. It is further alleged that Corneil, he used the machete to inflict some serious chop wounds to the left side of Jojo's head, his upper left arm, and one of his left fingers. Our understanding is that it was one of Jojo's neighbors who came to his rescue why he was not killed. Corneil, he then made good his escape through a window in the house. On Monday, when I carried that report, I reported that Corneil, he was wanted by the police. Well, Corneil heard the report and he went to the Lucy police station yesterday where he handed in himself to the police. He was arrested and charged for the offense of wounding with intent. Corneil, he'll be facing a judge in court shortly. Well, last night, one of Corneil's family members contacted me. Listen this.
Yes, sir. Good night again.
Yeah, man. Good night. How you do?
Yeah, I'm good. Anyways, the incident with Jojo and Corneil.
Yes.
Did you get the information that he's on sound mind?
Who is of sound mind?
Jojo.
Okay. And what you saying about it?
Okay. What I'm saying is that guy, Jojo, he go to Lucy, buy gas to burn down my house. He went at my parents' house to throw stone at them and everything. That guy is a target in Richmond.
A target or yes, a target. Target is the correct word? The correct word?
No, sorry about that. But that guy makes a lot of trouble.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Corneil, why did they lock up Corneil like that? They go say Corneil wanted for, but he didn't do anything wrong. The first thing is Jojo threw stone and broke Corneil window. You hear anything like that? Did you get all of those information?
Alright, so him threw the stone and broke him window, and what happened?
And then Corneil went outside and hit him.
Outside or in his house?
He did it in our house and Corneil threw stone and broke Corneil window.
So we was...
Corneil went outside.
Yes.
And they had a fight.
Yes.
Yes, and he bit Corneil's finger and they had a fight. I'd never heard anything of Corneil went in his house and chop him. Nothing like that happened.
So you not get no chop?
None.
Huh?
No, that's what I can recall. No.
What do you mean? You know get the hospital?
It's because he found mine a madman, 50 madman Popeyes, may tell you.
In a hospital now.
Because of the state, he's sick, he mentally, he had no good.
You don't answer my question yet. Juju, the hospital now?
Yes, so me here, yes.
And why am the hospital for?
Because he mad.
Who came go hospital?
the nurses there.
You saw when they were taking. You saw when they were taking him to the hospital.
No, I didn't saw, but that's what I get to understand.
Did you know that he was bloody when they were taking him to the hospital?
No.
Are you not hear that?
No, me not hear that.
So you're saying get chop up in him house. So Corneil going to go chop him.
Not like that. Me not hear that.
You not hear it or it not go so?
Corneil going to the house go chop him.
Yeah, it goes so or you not hear that?
Me not hear that.
So, but it possible say it could have go so and you not hear?
But if he mad, Corneil have to defend himself.
You know, answer me. It possible that him could have get chopped and you know here.
If no.
Say wait, I say if he did get chopped, you would have hear.
Would I hear, yeah.
But I'm telling you, saying get chopped, so how comes you not hear?
Well, me not hear nothing like that. You
So-
say Corneil get chopped from Corneil. First me the ear. First me hear.
All right, you hear? So Corneil wanted by the police.
And your program.
So Corneil going to the police?
Yes, me hear that. So Corneil going.
When?
I don't know if it's today or yesterday.
So Corneil in jail now?
Yes.
So why me not jail if Juju not get no chop?
Well, me no know.
But you don't know
Me
anything
know
because
that me-
hold on. But you call me if you say something, but you don't know what you're talking about because you are saying not get no chop. And you say him there him admit to hospital because him sick. But Corneil going and Corneil they are jail now. So why him there jail? Huh?
All right.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Why may I tell you? In this report, detectives at the Montego Bay Sissoko office, they have arrested and charged a street sweeper for the offense of sexual touching. His name is Bernard Fitzroy Reid, but he's popularly known as Bronx. Bronx is 52 years old and he's living at Granville in the parish of St. James. The allegation is that last week, Thursday evening, October 9, Bronx, who is a family friend, he went to visit a family in St. James. He went on the veranda where he saw a 7-year-old boy playing games on one of his family members' phone. It is alleged that Bronx, he called the 7-year-old boy over to where he was, pulled down the little boy underpants and feel up him body. It is further alleged that Bronx, he told the boy not to tell anyone what he did, otherwise he'll be going to jail. The next evening, a female family member was bathing the little boy when he reported what took place. A report was made to the police who commenced investigation and Bronx, he was picked up. Like I said, he was charged for the offense of sexual touching of a child, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. Over in St. Catherine, another guy known as Bronx, he has been arrested and charged by the police. His correct name is Kemar Codner. He is 22 years old and he's living at 5 West in the Greater Portmore area of St. Catherine. The allegation is that sometime in February of this year, Bronx, he met a 12-year-old girl on a bus while she was coming from school and they exchanged phone numbers. They started communicating and pretty soon, Bronx, he started going to the 12-year-old girl's home and them started doing the things. That 12-year-old girl is now pregnant. A report was made to the police and the rest, like they say, is history. Bronx was arrested and charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. Back in St. James, the police, they were arrested and charged a 51-year-old guy for 1. Rape, 2. Grievous sexual assault, and 3. Sexual touching of a child. His name is Paul Anthony Palmer and he's living at Garden Acres in the parish of St. James. The allegation is that on Friday morning, October 10, about 9:30, a 12-year-old girl, she was at her home in St. James when 51-year-old Paul, who is known to the family, went there. He entered the house where the 12-year-old girl was alone inside, where he held her down and sexually assaulted her. A report was made to the police, who commenced investigations. 51-year-old alleged tongue rapeable Paul Anthony Palmer. He was picked up by the police and he was charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this report, detectives in Portmore, they have arrested and charged a 20-year-old taxi driver for the offense of malicious communication. His name is Eric Vaughn, but he is also known as Worm or Doghead. He is living at Daytona in the greater Portmore area of St. Catherine. The allegation is that about 3 years ago, when Worm was 17 years old, he was involved in an intimate relationship with a female who was 37 years old at the time. During one of their private moments, Worm, he made a video. When the relationship ended, the female, she told Worm to delete the video from his phone, but recently, someone sent the female the video, which was posted on a social media platform. A report was made to the police, who commenced investigation. Worm, he was picked up and the video was found in his phone gallery. He was charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this report, the police in St. James, they have arrested and charged a 72-year-old father-in-law for the offense of arson. His name is Junior Malcolm. Junior Malcolm, he was born on March 7, 1953. He's living at Hillview in the Pitford area of St. James. Reports are that Junior, he's the father-in-law of the man who owns the house, and Junior, he's living at the house along with some tenants. Reports are that Junior, he's upset because he does not want to share living space with the tenants. On multiple occasions, 72-year-old Junior, he had threatened to set the house on fire. The allegation is that on Monday, October 13, about 12 midday, Junior, he did just that. He was seen setting fire to the second floor of the house. A unit from the Barnett Street fire station responded and they were able to put out the blaze. We are told that the damage is estimated at 10 million Jamaican dollars. Reports are that Junior, he returned to the house after the fire personnel left and he was held by the police. He was charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this report, on Friday morning, October 10, about 11 o'clock, a team of police officers from the Lottery Scam Task Force in Montego Bay, acting on intelligence, they signaled a black Toyota Crown motorcar to stop in the Bogarts area of Montego Bay. That car was being driven by a guy named Ajani Miller. Ajani is 28 years old and he is from Love Lane in Kingston. The officers, they signaled the car to stop, but reports are that it sped off. The car was intercepted by the police. The allegations are that during a search, Ajani, he was found with 2 United States Visa debit cards not belonging to him and which he could not properly account for. A search of his cell phone was done and there were videos and photos in his phone with Ajani posing with an illegal gun. The police, they took Ajani to the 2-bedroom apartment that he rented at a villa in the area. A male and a female were seen in the apartment. The apartment was searched and bingo. The police, they found one Glock 17 9mm pistol with the serial number intact. It was affixed with a magazine containing 7 9mm rounds. It was found on a bed wrapped in a towel. As a result, Ajani and the other guy and the female, they were arrested and charged by the police. The other two are Renardo Orlando Christie, but he is popularly known as John. John is 28 years old and the female is Renae Christie. She is 33 years old and both of them are living at Richmond Hill in the Bickerstead area of St. James. they were charged, so they'll be facing the courts shortly. Intelligencers, big up on yourself, and officers, job well done. This one, it took place yesterday evening, Tuesday, October 14, at minutes to 7 o'clock. It took place at the Colbeck bus stop along the Colbeck main road in the Old Harbour area of St. Catherine. Our information is that a 64-year-old businessman, he had just came out of a taxi and he stopped at a shop with some friends. A lone hoodlum walked up and pointed a gun in the man's direction. The man, he used this bag to block the hoodlum and ran off. The hoodlum chased him and fired 2 shots at him. One of the shots hit the man on his right hand. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. The police, they were called and they transported the man to hospital where he was treated. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 2 spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. In this next report, the police in Westmoreland, they are awaiting a postmortem to ascertain how a 68-year-old man died. His name is Everton Pringle and he was living at Old Hope in the Little London area of Westmoreland. Reports are that Everton, he lived alone and he had 1 leg. He was last seen alive at his home on Monday night, October 13, about 7 o'clock. Yesterday evening, Tuesday, October 14, about 6:30. A relative went to the house and she found Everton unresponsive. He was seen lying on his back on his bed and he was dressed in a grey marina and camouflage shorts. Everton was DEAD. We are told that a bottle with blood on it was seen on the ground next to the bed. Blood was also seen on the ground next to the bottle. The police, they were called in and the scene was processed. We are told that no mark of violence was seen on Everton's body and the police, they do not suspect any foul play at this time. Like I said, a postmortem will be done to ascertain what is the cause of Everton's death. Sad indeed. This one, it took place along that road on your screen. That's the First Hill main road, right at the Y junction of the Hartencourt main road in the Lucy area of Hanover. It took place last month on Friday afternoon, September 26, at minutes after 5 o'clock. Our information is that a 67-year-old farmer named Carl Anderson, he was living at Bachelor's Hall in the Lucy area. Mr. Anderson, he was riding that black Cobra motorcycle down the road towards Lucy. A 21-year-old firefighter, he was coming in the opposite direction. He was driving that 2014 grey Toyota Fielder motor car. Investigations revealed that the 21-year-old firefighter, he failed to keep the car on the left side of the roadway. As a result, he encroached on Mr. Anderson's right of way. This resulted in a head-on collision. Mr. Anderson, he was hit from his bike onto the asphalted roadway. He received serious head and bodily injuries. He was rushed to the Noel Holmes Hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. Sad to say, but Mr. Anderson, he died in hospital at a later date. Sad indeed. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, in Monday's video, I told you about 2 guys who were charged by the police. They had been going around and robbing business places in and around Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. One of them is Kevoy Graham, but he's popularly known as Big Ed. Big Ed is a 23-year-old delivery man living at Moore Park in the parish of St. James. The other one is that hoodlum on your screen. His name is Shaquell Anthony Goldsmith, but many persons call him Sickie. He's called Sickie because up to the time of his arrest, he was working as a security guard at business places in and around Montego Bay. He is 26 years old and he's living in the Mount Salem area of St. James. The St. James police, who are carrying out investigations, they had received intelligence that Sickie, he was one of the robbers, and on Saturday, August 30, they carried out a raid at Barnett View in the Mount Salem area, and Sickie, he was held by the police. Since then, Sickie, he has been leaking to the police like a bus pipe, telling them about all the robberies that he and his cronies committed. As a result of Sickie's leaking, last week, Monday, the police, they carried out a raid and Big Ed, he was held. And guess what? Big Ed, he might talk up the things them as well. As a result of the two of them leaking, the police, they have now charged them for the murder of that man on your screen. His name is Anthony Roy Gowe. He was 65 years old and he is from Belial in the Grangeville area of Westmoreland, but for many years, Anthony, he ran a shop at Old Road in the Iron Shore area of St. James, near to the Texaco gas station. At this shop, he used to sell craft items and other stuffs to visitors who stayed at the nearby hotels. Big Ed and Sickie, they told the police that they had carried out a crime in the area about a night or two ago, and they were of the view that Anthony saw them. They told the police that they returned on Thursday night, August 28, at minutes after 10 o'clock, but they only went there to rob Anthony. They said they held him up and told him to hand over all the money he had, but Anthony, he picked up a bottle and swung it at one of them. They said both of them opened gunfire hitting Anthony. When Anthony fell to the ground, both of them robbed him of US and Jamaican dollars that he had on him, and they made good their escape. Persons nearby, they heard the gunshots being fired and they called the police. When the police went on the scene, Anthony's lifeless body was seen lying on his back at the entrance of the shop in a pool of blood. He had received gunshot wounds to his head. Anthony, he died on the spot. We are told that both Sickie and Big Ed, they'll be slapped with lots more charges, and whenever they are charged, I'll be updating the reports. Stand by. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
From the hills to the town, we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lights in up.
Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican vice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count news with the vibes. And that we announce.
Up, no gimmick, no way. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa News Link lighting up the ring.
Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click on news with the vibes. And that we are on. Papa News Link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in the biz. Click it, share it, every little click on news with the vibes. And that we are on.
It's not the deal, she a command out them and it Johnny, you damn catch a fire me fi rate it. Inna the race that rap and no Fitzroy we bleak with the cabin on me cross silence. From the hills to the town we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, Tune in now, get the real insight, cause Papa News link lighting up things.